एहसास कश्मीर का।
Hello and welcome to Kashmir Now. I'm your host Akansha Parimu. Let's take a look at what made news this week. Protest against stooge administration in POK continue. An activist shed light on prevailing state of affairs in the illegally occupied territory. Indian Institute of Skiing and Mountaineering organizes two-week-long special training camp to promote winter sports and adventure tourism in Gulmarg. Young innovator from Bandipora, Jahangir Arshid, with his student team, developed solar heating jacket. New police post inaugurated in Ramu, Pulwama to enhance security and safety of the residents. And in our special section of Incredible India, we take you to experience the festivities of Chamai Villikku in southern state of Kerala. The illegally occupied territory of POK is simmering with anger against Pakistan's deployed Prime Minister Chaudhry Anwarul Haq. There has been a growing resentment among the people of POK against the current regime. The continuous protest against inflation, load shedding, scarcity of food are the indicators of palpable discontent among the residents. An activist shedding light on the prevailing state of affairs lambasted the stooge administration of POK and affirmed that people in POK will continue their fight for their rights and justice. We have a report.
The simmering anger against the stooge administration in Muzaffarabad is manifesting into widespread protests across the illegally occupied territory. Decades of no development and continuous exploitation by Pakistan's puppet administration have left the general public in POK disgruntled. Shedding light on the state of affairs in POK, an activist who has been constantly following Pakistan's tactics to subjugate the residents of POK condemned the ministers who make false claims of development in the region.
हम इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की शदीद मजम्मत करते हैं। फैसला इंशाअल्लाह ताला आवाम करेगी। अब चौधरी अनवारुल हक कश्मीर एक साथ किसी कीमत पे नहीं चल सकते। और ये वजीर कहते हैं डेवलपमेंट हुई है। 11 महीने हो गए भाइयों, मुजफ्फराबाद के अंदर एक ही प्रोजेक्ट है जो फारूक हैदर खान साहब के दौरे हुकूमत में शुरू हुआ, शाह सुल्तान, वो अल्लाह ने किया जाके मुकम्मल हुआ। बाकी बताइए कहाँ है सीएमएच का ट्रामा सेंटर, कहाँ है 200 बेड्स? मैं गुजरात से पूछता हूँ जो आज चेक रहे थे किसी के कहने पे।
The activist blamed the so-called Prime Minister of POK, Chaudhry Anwarul Haq, for ravaging the resources in POK and making fake promises of development and growth of the region. The activist reaffirmed his support for the residents who have been continuously protesting against the administration and fighting for their rights and justice in the region.
आपने मुजफ्फराबाद के इंपॉर्टेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स खत्म कर दिए, इसके जो मंसूबा जाते हैं आपने खत्म कर दिए, और आप मुजफ्फराबाद के और कश्मीर के लोगों को क्या सुनहरे सपने बताने। 17-18 दिन आप सोए रहे ख्वाब गफलत में और अब आप जागे। इंशाल्लाह ये नहीं होगा। फैसला अल्लाह के फजलो करम से आवाम ने करना है और कश्मीर की आवाम अब किसी मीर जाफर और मीर सादक गुरों का जो है साथ नहीं देगी और कश्मीर की आवाम इंशाल्लाह एक फैसला कुन हतमी जंग लड़ेगी अपने इख्तियार, वकार, तशख्खुस और वहदत की।
For the last several months, the illegally occupied territory has witnessed a slew of protests against the stooge administration of Pakistan. Load shedding, inflation, wheat flour shortages, and absence of medical and educational infrastructure constantly perturb the residents. However, the local administration pays no heed to public concerns, but never misses a chance to make fake promises and claims of development.
Moving on, the government is prioritizing the development of Gulmarg in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir as a premier destination for winter sports and adventure tourism. In line with this vision, the Indian Institute of Skiing and Mountaineering organized a 2-week special training camp in the scenic valley of Gulmarg. With professional coaches leading the way, enthusiastic youths from across the nation honed their skills in skiing and other winter sports during the special training camp. Take a look.
With stunning snow-covered mountains and slopes, Gulmarg is one of the world-famous ski resorts. Every year, adventure enthusiasts and tourists from across the globe and the country flock to the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir to experience the thrill of skiing and adventure sports. To elevate these experiences to the next level, the Indian Institute of Skiing and Mountaineering organized special training camps in Gulmarg. At these camps, young skiing enthusiasts got a chance to learn from the best. Supervised by experienced coaches and trainers from IISM, participants eagerly absorbed the basics of skiing and honed their skills in the sport.
काफ़ी अच्छा मेरा पहला एक्सपीरियंस है। मैं बेसिक कोर्स में हूँ IISM में और मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है। ये मेरी बकेट लिस्ट में था कि मैं स्कीइंग कभी करूँ। कश्मीर में रह के मेरे को ये अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली ही नहीं। अब मुझे लगता है कि यंगस्टर्स को करना चाहिए स्टार्ट। तो मैंने बहुत लेट किया बट बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। इट्स वेरी ब्यूटीफुल। मैं विंटर्स में कभी नहीं आई थी तो मेरे को ये अलग ही दुनिया लग रही है।
ये बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है। शुरू में मुझे जब तक ट्राई नहीं करा था बहुत डर लग रहा था। आई वॉज वेरी स्केर्ड बट आफ्टर कमिंग टू गुलमर्ग एंड विद द व्यू, इतने अच्छे व्यू के साथ, इतनी अच्छी गाइडेंस के साथ, नाउ अच्छी ट्रिक सीखने के बाद आई एम फीलिंग लाइक दिस इज द बेस्ट। इतना अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है। I think I will come again for the advanced or for the intermediate course. This is my basic course. This time it's my basic course. I'll come again.
The Indian Institute of Skiing and Mountaineering, established by the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, is not only a premier ski training institute but also a hub of adventure sports. With state-of-the-art infrastructure and experienced instructors, IISM offers a range of courses catering to different skill levels and interests. From basic to advanced skiing courses, water skiing and other adventure sports, the institute offers a host of activities for tourists and adventure enthusiasts.
हमारे 6 कोर्सेज सीजन में चलते हैं दिसंबर से लेकर मार्च तक और इसमें 3 कैटेगरीज इंटरमीडिएट, एडवांस और बेसिक कोर्स को ट्रेनिंग दी जाती है जिसमें 90 स्टूडेंट कम से कम इंटरमीडिएट एडवांस में हिस्सा लेते हैं और ये कोर्स 14 दिन का होता है जिसमें हम इनको 5 से 6 टेक्निक स्नोप्लॉ टर्न्स, स्लाइड स्लिप, अपहिल स्विंग, बेसिक स्विंग सिखाते हैं। दिस इज अ गॉड गिफ्ट इन गुलमर्ग, है ना। ऐसा डेस्टिनेशन मेरे ख्याल से कहीं भी नहीं है इंडिया में, ना फॉरेन में है। स्विट्जरलैंड बोलते हैं लेकिन हमारा गुलमर्ग स्विट्जरलैंड से कम खूबसूरत नहीं है, है ना। ये बात तो आपको माननी पड़ेगी। ऐसे कैंप्स लगने चाहिए और इतने कैंप्स लगने चाहिए कि छोटे बच्चों को प्रमोट करना चाहिए। दिस इज अ स्पोर्ट विच पीपल लव। छोटे बच्चे, देखिए मेरे पास इतने छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं, ये एक दिन भी मिस नहीं करते। बीमार होते हैं तो भी आते हैं स्कीइंग करने के लिए। तो कितना अच्छा रिस्पॉन्ड है पार्टिसिपेंट्स की तरफ से? वेरी गुड रिस्पॉन्ड। खेलो इंडिया आपके सामने हो रहा है ना, पीपल ऑल ओवर द इंडिया हैज कम टू टेक पार्टिसिपेट इन दिस। तो आई होप नेशनल्स भी होगा यहाँ पे और हमारे लोग काफी इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे।
As IISM continues to evolve as the country's premier adventure institute, it remains committed to nurturing talent and fostering a love for adventure sports. For skiing enthusiasts aspiring to compete nationally or internationally, IISM serves as the perfect platform to realize their dreams and carve out a bright future in adventure sports. The Government of India is steadfast in promoting and developing Gulmarg as one of the finest tourism and adventure sports destinations across the world.
Epitomizing the spirit of creativity in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir An innovator, Jahangir Arshid, and his team of students in Bandipora district have developed a solar heating jacket to prevent household pipes from freezing and bursting during winters. Providing uniform heating and insulation to the pipes, their invention can offer a great relief to the people of Kashmir. Let's meet the team of innovators and know more about their invention.
The Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, often hailed as heaven on earth, is also famous for its bone-chilling winters. At this time of the year, the households in northern Kashmir face a problem of freezing outdoor and household pipes. On several occasions, these pipes crack due to sub-zero temperatures. Until recently, there was no viable solution to this problem. However, Jahangir Arshid, a visionary innovator from Bandipora, along with his talented team of students Ifshana, Mehak and Sazia, joined forces to tackle this long-standing issue head-on. With the harsh winters of Kashmir posing a constant threat to outdoor water pipes, Jahangir and his team have devised a low-cost solar heater jacket to cover the pipes.
सब जानते हैं कि हमें विंटर्स में बहुत मुश्किलात का सामना करना पड़ता है और ज़्यादातर जो हमारी पाइप्स है वो फ्रीज हो जाती है। अभी तक कोई वेरिड सोल्यूशन नहीं निकला था, पर हमारे जो ग्रुप हैं उसमें हम 3 फ्रेंड्स हैं और हमारा सर है, हमने मिल के एक प्रोजेक्ट क्रिएट किया जिसकी वजह से हमारी जो पाइप्स है वो फ्रीज होने से बच जाए।
हमने एक ऐसा गैजेट बनाया है जो यूनिफॉर्म हीट प्रोवाइड करेगा इससे, जिससे पाइप फ्रीज नहीं होगी।
Their solar heating jacket is designed to prevent pipes from freezing and bursting during the coldest months, offering a lasting solution to communities in the higher reaches of the valley. Operating on the principle of uniform heating system, the invention provides a reliable defense against the damaging effects of freezing temperatures.
तो ये बहुत यूजफुल इनोवेशन है स्पेशली विंटर्स के लिए, और सबसे अच्छी बात इसकी है ये लो कॉस्ट है, हर कोई इसको अफोर्ड कर सकता है।
हमारे जो बच्चे हैं उन्होंने प्रीवियसली मॉडिफाइड यानी कि जो इनोवेशन है फोम जैकेट्स, ये उतने इफेक्टिव नहीं है। इनके बावजूद, ये लगाने के बावजूद भी क्या हो जाती है, हमारी पाइप जम जाती है, फ्रीज हो जाती है। तो उन्होंने इसी को मॉडिफाई करके इसके अंदर डिफॉगर मैश लगाया। वो लो वोल्टेज एक हीटिंग एलिमेंट है, बड़ा ही जो सोलर या इन्वर्टर पे हमारे आराम से चलेगा। तो इसी को मॉडिफाई करके इसको फ्लेक्सिबल भी रखा हमने, एंड वो पाइप्स पे लगाएंगे हम, एंड जो ही हम स्विच ऑन करेंगे विद इन हाफ एन आवर हमारी जो भी फ्रीजर पाइप्स होंगी वो डिफ्रीज होंगी।
The foam jackets created by the team keep the pipes warm throughout the winter season and are highly sustainable considering its low electricity consumption. The innovator of these heating jackets, Jahangir Arshid, is no stranger to success. He has earlier received 5 gold medals for his inventions and also patented 20 innovations to his name. A graduate of Texas University, Jahangir has also opened an institute, Kashovatics, where he shares his knowledge with the young students and inspires them to innovate. Together with his talented students, Jahangir continues to push the boundaries of innovation, making a tangible difference in the lives of people in Kashmir and beyond.
In order to bolster community safety and security in the Ramu area of Pulwama district, the Jammu and Kashmir Police has inaugurated a new police post. The move has garnered widespread praise from locals who see the post as a beacon of security and a symbol of closer ties between police and the community. The new police post will not only enhance security but also foster a sense of safety and well-being among the residents of the Ramu area. Take a look.
The Jammu and Kashmir Police have inaugurated a new police post at Ramu in the border district of Pulwama. This significant step towards bolstering community safety will not only help reduce crime rate in the area but also strengthen trust between locals and the police forces. The Director General of Jammu and Kashmir Police, R.R. Swain, along with police officers and locals, gathered in the inauguration ceremony in support of the initiative taken at the border district.
यहाँ एक पुलिस स्टेशन, छोटा सा पुलिस स्टेशन, पहले एक छोटा सा पोस्ट हुआ करता था, उसकी अपग्रेडेशन होने के बाद पुलिस स्टेशन बनी है और इसकी इनाग्रेशन के सिलसिले में हम आए थे और लोगों से मुखातिब हुए, उनसे मिले, उनसे गुफ्तगू हुई, उनकी बातें सुनी और हम अपनी बातें भी कहने के लिए एक मौका मिला।
The active participation of the community underscored the collaborative approach between the law enforcement and the people they serve. The police post is anticipated to bolster security in the region and provide a tangible sense of safety for the residents of Ramu. The residents were elated with the development and assured a collective participation in the welfare and security of the region.
इलाके की देरीना डिमांड थी कि इस इलाके में पर्टिकुलर इस गांव में एक पुलिस पोस्ट कायम किया जाए, क्योंकि ये इलाका जो है ये मरकजी हैसियत रखने वाला गांव है, रोहमू गांव है और इसके आसपास में जो जितने भी गांव हैं कहीं ना कहीं उनमें भी खुशी की लहर नजर आ रही है, क्योंकि जो ड्रग मैन्स था या जो क्राइम हो रहे थे कहीं ना कहीं इस पुलिस पोस्ट के होने से पीस कायम होगा, अमन होगा, शांति होगा।
The police post is set to not only enhance security but also foster a sense of safety and well-being among Ramu's residents. The government and the security forces are steadfast in bringing development to even the remotest corners of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Ramu Police Post in Pulwama has become a beacon of security and a symbol of closer ties between police and the community.
Moving on, as part of a unique tradition, hundreds of male devotees dressed up as women performed annual prayer rituals recently at Hindu goddess Bhagwati's temple in Kollam in India's Kerala state. The men clad in saris decked up with heavy jewellery carried oil lamps and other prayer offerings to celebrate the Chamai Vilakku festival. Take a look.
Kerala, known as God's own country, is characterized by lush green landscapes, serene backwaters, pristine beaches and a vibrant cultural heritage. Kollam, a picturesque city situated on the southwestern coast of Kerala, serves as a dynamic cultural center infused with rich history and natural beauty. At the heart of Kollam's spiritual landscape stands the Kotankulangara temple, dedicated to the Hindu goddess Bhagwati, a river deity worshipped for her protective and benevolent powers. The temple serves as a focal point of religious and cultural activities, drawing devotees from far and wide to pay homage to the goddess and seek her blessings. Each year, as part of the temple's annual festivities, male devotees from various walks of life come together to participate in a unique ritual where they dress up as women to perform special prayers and offerings to the goddess. The act of male devotees dressing up as women for the temple ritual carries profound symbolism and spiritual significance. This tradition, locally known as Bhagwati Theyyam, is deeply rooted in the folklore and religious practices of the region.
ഞാനിപ്പോൾ മൂന്നാമത്തെ വട്ടമാണ് വിളക്കെടുക്കുന്നത്. ഇതിനു മുന്നേ എടുത്ത എല്ലാ വിളക്കും എടുത്തപ്പോഴും അമ്മ എൻ്റെ കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം നടത്തി തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഈ വർഷവും ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വേറൊരു കാര്യസാധ്യത്തിനായിട്ട് അമ്മയുടെ മുന്നിലെത്തിയേക്കാണ്.
On the day of the ritual, the transformed male devotees, adorned in women's attire and accessories, gather at the temple to commence the ceremony. For the devotees participating in this unique ritual, it is not merely a theoretical performance, but a deeply rooted spiritual experience and devotional journey. The ritual has gained recognition beyond the borders of Kollam and Kerala, attracting tourists, scholars, and cultural enthusiasts from around the world.
The festival Chamai Vilakku is celebrated because in ancient times village small kids were playing here and they found some coconut. So they wanted to break the coconut and eat that coconut. So they found a stone. So they tried to break the coconut on that stone. But some blood came out from that stone and their small kids got scared. So what they did, they went to the pujari, the saint, and they asked, so they told that there is some devotee power over here. like Adi Shakti, called as goddess Bhagwati. So you start worshipping her. So they started worshipping her, and what happened after worshipping her? That time there was no woman. So these small kids used to dress up as women, and they used to worship the goddess Bhagwati. So one day goddess Bhagwati directly came and she gave the blessing that once in a year men should dress as women, cross dress, and worship me. I'll be very happy. So this is how this ancient tradition from Kerala started, and everyone started coming here and worshipping goddess Bhagwati.
The unique ritual fosters a sense of community spirit and unity among the devotees, transcending barriers of caste, creed and gender. It is a testament to the enduring power of faith, tradition and cultural diversity. It exemplifies the inclusive and dynamic nature of Hindu religious practices while offering devotees a unique opportunity to express their devotion and reverence to the divine in a spiritually transformative manner.
That's all we have for you in this week's episode. Goodbye and take care.